Hello, 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 my happy quilters. Here we are again at the Marcia and Joy Show, coming to you live from Pine Needles Quilt and Sew in Rochester, Minnesota. And we've got kind of a blustery, snowy day out there today,
We sure do. It's a real blizzard.
It really is. So,
warning and everything.
Speaking of blizzards,
we have a blizzard sale going on. Is that where you're going
no,
with that?
I am not.
Okay.
It is snow joke.
Snow kidding.
Snow joke.
Snow kidding?
We're going to talk about snow jokes.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay, so what is the best part of school during the wintertime?
I don't know.
Snow and tell.
I was going to say cancellations. And honestly, we were kind of hoping for one, but we never get a cancellation here.
We didn't. We made it in.
Did you put your spoon underneath your pillow and ice cubes in the toilet and hope for a snow day today? You know, that's what they do in school.
No, never heard that one.
Well, obviously you didn't have enough teenagers in your life.
Oh.
I had like 9 of them, and that's the trick. Next time.
I did have a son that put the thermometer in the coffee pot and come in with that he had like a 200-degree temperature.
Oh no!
It wasn't quite that bad, but I'm so sick.
And you said you sure
Like,
are.
oh, okay.
There you have it. The best part of school in the winter is snow and tell.
Absolutely.
Oh wow.
Well, I have one more.
Okay, I'm ready.
What do you get when you cross a snowman with a vampire?
I have no idea.
Frostbite.
All right.
Alright, so January is going to be snow joking.
Oh,
snow
good.
jokes.
I love it. I love it. I love it.
All right. Well, let's talk a little bit about some of the fun things that are happening at the shop right now. You know, it's cold outside, but we've got red hot deals going on in here.
We do.
So we are, I know I have it on here someplace. We have something going on right now that is called the January Blizzard Sale.
It is a blizzard because it's a flurry of savings for you.
It truly, truly is.
And some things are pretty current. Some things we moved.
Some things
we've been cleaning our closets. You know, most people spring clean. But
we haven't been here that long.
No, but here at Pine Needles, we like to clean just ahead of the new year.
Right. Well, some things we just don't have room for.
We sort. Cleaning isn't really the right word.
Right, exactly. Or we're tired of moving and shifting. And
right.
So we've got some really good deals going on. This is our progressive sale. It's been a couple years since we've been able to do this because of the pandemic and because of moving the store. So this is where we kind of start out with products, and we everything is 25% or more off.
Right.
That's in our classroom right now. We have our fabrics in the hallway. And then we move on Friday, on this coming Friday morning, they all go to 50% off.
Right.
Most everything. We reserve the right, of course, to hold some things back just in case, but
right.
we usually don't. It's not very many things.
No, because it's inventory right around the corner. And we don't
want
want
to count it. That's right.
That's the real bottom line.
Exactly. And then on January 12th, I can't remember what day that is, then everything goes to 75% off. So you can take your chances. Things are selling out quite quickly already at 25% off. You can play the game, but you might not have that certain jelly roll or whatever you might be looking for at the end.
And we even have a dollar table because that's kind of special.
And
we have a $5 table.
We've got a $5 table. And also, for those of you Kimberbell lovers, we are closing out of Kimberbell, so we've got lots and lots and lots of really good deals and steals on Kimberbell. And you're going to say, well, why are you doing that? And we love Kimberbell. We know the girls. I know the girls, the twins, personally. But, you know, after a while, we've been doing this for a long time. We're exclusive shop for a long time. Mm-hmm. We just find that we need to move on
broaden our horizons
to some other things. So for our embroidery club, we've been featuring not just Kimberbell, but lots of different designers. And thank you so much. All of you have embraced that just almost wildly.
Right.
I am really surprised how much that has grown. We're still doing the virtual embroidery clubs right here on our Facebook page. I'm not saying we're not ever going to do Kimberbell again. If we go to market and we find something absolutely to die for that we want to do, then of course we're going to do it. But as far as the day-to-day,
it's time to make space for
we're
some
moving on
fresh
to something
things.
new.
Yes.
So there's all of our Kimberbell is on sale back there right now.
Right.
And some of this was pretty new even.
It is pretty new.
Yep.
You say Candy Cane Lane.
Absolutely.
That's a sweet deal right there.
So yes, a little bit later we're going to talk about, we also have some wonderful, over the holidays from Thanksgiving time on, we had a lot of people upgrading their sewing machines. So we've got some really, really nice used machines, previously loved machines that you might want to look at. And we've got some extra special pricing because of the clearance, and we don't want to count those either. So Joy's going to talk to you about that a little bit later. But also, it's also time to spend your January jingle.
I know.
I forgot to bring them in. No, they're gone. But you know, remember the January jingle cash that you accumulated from right after Thanksgiving through the end of the year. This is January, and it's time for you to bring those in for, that's just free money for you to spend in the store. So, you know, if you want to go into the clearance room, use your jingle cash.
Not a problem.
Absolutely, you're really gonna come out looking great. So
exactly.
We've got lots of fun things in there. Oh my goodness.
We've lost
I think it's because I put this over the top of it.
Oh.
So that our sensor...
There we go.
There we go.
It's like the lights went out, but we still had power. It was the strangest
The deals are so good that the lights went out.
Exactly. All right. I was going to make some other jokes, but I'll keep them to myself.
Okay.
So, how about some new stuff?
Like, comment, and share.
Yes, like, comment, and share for a chance to win a $10 certificate to Pine Needles. And 2 lucky winners will be drawn at random from your comments and shares. And then one will win $10 certificate from our trivia question of the day. So,
yeah, absolutely.
And thank you all. I do enjoy reading your comments. Marcia does too. And we do appreciate that. So thanks for checking in. And let me tell you, last week when it was kind of cold here and people checked in from Florida and Texas and North Carolina and California, I thought, gosh, I'm just a little envious.
I know it is.
I'm not enough envious to move though, because I really love Minnesota.
I like the 4 seasons.
But I did appreciate thinking about some of the warmer areas our peeps come from.
So we have Crystal Lane. I love this. Now this is a beautiful, beautiful blue group. And you know, it's not, this was supposed to arrive in April.
Last year.
So
maybe it's early for this.
But we love it. It's just a beautiful blue line. And we're gonna, I think there is kind of a little bit of a winter, there's some snowman on here on the panel. But we're gonna go through this.
And I'm going to just say, I love this line.
Let's get rid of
They laugh at me when I say, I love this line.
She says that an awfully lot.
I do, but I really do love this one.
Well, you know, Joy helps pick the fabrics here, so if we don't both love it, we usually don't get it. So anyways, these are some beautiful blue and white, or cream. It's really kind of snow. We'll call it a snow color, creamy color. And so here is a little snowman.
He is the cutest
But it
thing
is
ever.
very cute. So I think this really was a winter line. But it is still winter here in Minnesota. And these are appropriate. You know, if you don't really, you know, the snowmans are so little, nobody's really going to see that.
It's called Crystal Lane
That's
because
kind
it
of,
is winter.
Right, exactly. So that's why we decided to keep it. But now we're moving on into some of these sky blues that are really pretty. Look at that dot.
Those are those like kind of snowy days where it looks like it's going to snow.
And here's a little snowman, blue on blue. And we've got some navy in there. Here's another one of these little guys. So I think it's just those prints that have, and we'll go through all of these. And I'm going to move it up a little bit. Here we have beautiful dots and the small floral, love. And then we have the larger floral, and this is about as big as it gets. So like this one is the cream version of the blue, and I'm assuming there's going to be a navy one down there too. I love these kind of things in quilts. I know some people shy away from stripes. I do not.
They give really interesting movement, don't they, Marcia?
They do. And here we're more in a
A little bit of fur with juniper berries.
Right, and what color is this?
That's Moody Christmas. The
This
Moody
is
Snow Skies.
Moody blue, okay.
Moody blue.
And then into more of the navies, and here again is the biggest print. And here is the blue, dark blue with the little white snowmans or cream colored snowmans. And a lovely dot.
That is
love
such a
the
classic
dots.
one.
Yep.
Okay, I love this next one
This
a lot.
one? Yes.
I
with
do.
the little ferns and the
Because
little
it's got
berries.
that little bit of khaki tan in there.
This kind of looks like a fleur-de-lis.
Those are those ice crystals Jack Frost leave on your
They
window,
are.
Marcia.
Okay, so here is another beautiful
And that
strip.
reminds me of your barbed wire fence when it gets horror ice on it.
It's Horace Frost.
Okay, horse frost.
Well, that's for another winter snow joke. It took us a long time to figure out what Horace Frost was and real frost. That's a trivia question. Okay, so now we have kind of a beigey.
Carhartt. No.
This is not quite, but
Not
pretty
quite.
close to Carhartt brown. And then
Carhartt
with the
khaki, not
navy.
quite.
Yep. And then I'm gonna
I'm
go
gonna
to
open
the
the
big
panel.
camera now.
Well, you're just lucky, Marcia. I didn't start singing because you said blue on blue, and blue on blue, Bobby Vinton, and then you went to Moody Blue, which is my absolute favorite Elvis song.
And then there's Blue Velvet.
I know.
That's a really old one.
Oh, it's my favorite.
So look at these two little accent colors. I just love these.
I know they just give
But
a
you
little
know, it
pop of
goes
color
here, too.
without being.
You know. So yeah.
It's the branches
Yeah,
or
it's
whatever.
beautiful.
Okay, so these are sweet little designs, and we do have a quilt in
That
mind
we're gonna
that
make
I
with this,
use
yes.
But it's a super fast sew because it is strips that go around the square with a border, and we haven't. Well, we just got the fabric. We haven't had time
We
to
just
even
got
make
this
it.
fabric in. But let
We
me
just
tell
put it out
you
yesterday.
this.
Yes, what?
So it was supposed to be in April.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we kind of have our Christmas things coming middle of the
But
summer.
this is January.
We
fabric,
can
if
get this
February.
done though.
Well,
And
of course
so
we
can
can.
they. So
I know.
for the next winter and the next winter and the next winter.
If it had come right ahead of our Christmas breaks, we could have just been
Yeah,
done
right.
with it today. But it wasn't, so
Yeah,
there we
right.
are. Happy winter morning to you is what the mitten says. Oh, look it. It's
Joy!
and it's
There
got
you
the little
go.
snowball.
I know, this is
Okay.
beautiful. This is a beautiful line of fabric. Just came in.
29 pieces.
Yep, supposed to be here in April, but it's a keeper, even though it did sit on the ship for a long, long time.
But it's just in time for winter, so there
It
we are.
absolutely is. So while we're on this blue vein, I think I'm going to go back to this other camera again.
We have
Hello.
our special curated.
This is our
bags.
curated 6-pack this time, and it's called Denim Dreams. So we have some different kind of sketchety, denim-y colored fat quarters and all different kinds. So we have grunges. We have 3 grunges, and these were 3. I forget what the name of this fabric line was called. It doesn't matter.
Me too. Well, we
But
have-
I will hold these up. So we have these 3.
But they're
the
so
beautiful,
gorgeous.
beautiful blue colors. And then we also have 3 beautiful
grunges.
grunges in denim-y colors.
And to build your stash, Marcia, you've got 2 lights, 2 mediums, 2 darks. So it's a
Absolutely.
really nice choice. And again, if you love them, get 2. So
Absolutely.
you can make a little larger project with those beautiful dream and denims.
They're, yeah, dream and denim.
They are just gorgeous. Okay.
For my age group, there was a song when I was in high school, Forever in Blue Jeans. I almost
I thought of that, but I didn't sing it that time. I did think of that. Well, who doesn't know Forever in Blue Jean? Come on, Neil Diamond. It's our theme song around here.
Yeah, absolutely. Pretty much
Okay,
it
we
is.
should, but that probably would have been copyright.
I know, so we did Denim Dreams
Yes.
instead for the name. But anyways,
Okay,
I'm
so
sure
I'm
there's a
excited
lot
you
of
can
people
see
out there.
You're all singing along now, right?
Absolutely, absolutely.
Okay, so one more. Are you ready for these, or you want to wait on those?
I think no, we're gonna do that after trivia. So
Okay.
I want you to. Okay, let's just
Let's go get the
give me
quilting
all
pile.
these things, and you bring out the 750.
Okay, so we have so many machines because we had a Let It Sew promotion ahead of Christmas. Oh, I'm bringing in fabrics.
And I think if you keep it back this way,
Anyway,
I can see it really quite well.
We have over 15 models of previously loved machines in our sale room that people traded in for newer models, bigger models, different models. Anyway, the thing is that these all need new homes, and there's a lot of life left in them. This is the Bernina 750 Quilters Edition. It is the 770 Quilters Edition is its current model type machine, and it's just under $6,000. But this lovely 750 that we have here is priced
and you
at.
can tell it because it's not.
I can tell it. We have it priced at only $2,500, but that green dot on here means it's 25% off that $2,500 price. So our machines we have priced to find a new home because we believe in the adoption program.
We do, and we don't want to count them. We don't want to count them in our inventory.
So we've also made them 25% off their already low prices. But, you know, this machine gives you lots of creative space. It has a built-in digital, or not digital.
Dual feed.
It has a built-in dual feed. I was just talking digital dual feed to someone earlier before I came in. It has 10 inches of space here between the throat and the needle. So lots of room to do your quilting projects yourself. It does come with the Bernina stitch regulator, so it takes all that.
It does, and a really nice big slide-on table.
Yeah, we didn't bring all that in here.
And it is embroidery capable. It doesn't come with an embroidery module, does it?
It does not, but we do have some used embroidery modules at fabulous prices. Those we can't say on air because they are current model things. But you can call the store or stop in.
Yep, so we really have, this is a really nice machine.
We actually have 2 of these.
We do have 2 of them.
Because the new 770 Quilters Edition was, but actually it's the 790. It's our embroidery club. Let's just say it. It's our embroidery club, people. You've upgraded to machines that have
Thank you so much.
faster running and also
more digitizing capabilities within the machine.
Yes,
this is
still an amazing machine.
It is, and it will plug and play USB sticks.
But right now it's just for sale as a sewing machine.
It is for sale as
but
a sewing
you could add a module to it.
Or they could add a module later too.
And then the other thing is, oh my goodness, Marcia, we have sergers. We have.
Let me tell you a couple of things about these 2 750s that we have on hand too. My husband Tom just serviced these, and he said these do not have very many hours on them. So I mean, it's really a good buy for us.
It is
2 people, anyways.
There are some people who very gently use their machine, like they get it out every once in a while, kind of like a birthday.
Yep.
And
well, and I know for one lady, it was her second machine.
Right.
So she had an 880 and this one as well, and she found herself on her 880 more. And but I think she got the 770 plus. So
exactly.
Yep. So.
But anyway, we also have sergers. We have more sergers than I've seen in our previously loved section than ever because there are new model air threaders out there that people are falling in love with. But the sergers that are here are easy to use and they're in wonderful shape. And if you've not owned one, they are the sewing machine's best friend.
Right, and I think we have several different brands back there.
Yes, we do.
We have the most, of course, Bernina, but we have several different. I think there's a Janome and I think a Baby Lock as well. I'm not really sure.
Right, we have a variety of machines.
If they're still there. I mean, there have been people shopping all the time too.
I know.
Anyways, you'll want to come in if you're in the market for a machine and want to save a ton of money, or if your budget just won't allow a brand new machine at this time. I will tell you that these machines, Bernina machines, are available for financing. So, we can, I think we have 12-month financing on these. So if you don't have all the cash, but you can save thousands of dollars on a very comparable machine. Very nice quality. And I wouldn't be afraid of any of them.
Absolutely not. And you Baby Lock people, we have a gorgeous Alyssimo in there.
Oh, we do.
We
gold.
do.
Alyssimo gold.
Yes. So come in and check out those machines. And there are a lot of new sewers. Are we ready to talk about this one or not yet?
Yes. Oh, and I do want to remind them we're having a clearance sale. So
yes.
That'll be over. These will be over. We're going back up to whatever price they are. And then we're going to be closed on the 17th, 18th, and 19th for inventory. So we're going to have these 2 weeks of the clearance sale. Of course, everything up front, machines, everything. We still have the Crystal 790s and 880s. We have a few of those left.
Right.
But do put it on your calendar that we will be closed the 17th, 18th, and 19th of January for inventory.
Can you explain the warranty on used machines?
The warranty on used machines that, when they were purchased here originally. Now, if you buy one on eBay or Amazon or any of that, that's not. But if we
We're a Bernina
if we're the Bernina dealer, you purchase here, as like all of these traded machines came from our own people. We warranty the absolute rest of the remaining warranty on these machines. So it's 5 years on boards, 2 years on electrical. So on some of those, some of that might be gone, but it's 20 years on mechanical.
Right.
So there's still plenty of warranty left. And of course, 30 days, you get it, you don't like it, we will find a better machine for you, whether it be a new one on the floor, but we guarantee absolutely everything for 30 days. Even if you just decide, oh no, this isn't the right one for me, we will take it back and exchange it for a different machine.
Right, not return it, but we will get you into a machine that you feel is a better fit.
Better suited. Yep, and the gals here are very knowledgeable on all these machines. They will show you how to wind a bobbin and thread it before you leave home. I don't know that these probably in your virtual...
They're not part of the
master class. Right, because like the 750s aren't a current
model.
But there's tons of videos, and we will help you as much as we can. Some things we can troubleshoot even over the phone.
Right.
So I wouldn't be afraid of these at all. So the remaining factory warranty goes out the door with each one of these machines.
And on top of that, of course we're talking about previously loved. But you know, Marcia, we just heard there's a shortage of machines, and we happen to have a really good stock. I don't know if we were just lucky or what.
I think we were just smart.
We're going to go with smart. See, I knew she was going to say smart. We were smart because...
It's both, a little luck and a little...
We're going to call a little bit of foresight of ordering ahead, because there are places in the country that don't have the machines we have on the floor. Both Baby Lock and Bernina, and we have many models in stock, new in box, so come on in and check those out.
Both Baby Lock and Bernina, we've tried to be really proactive with our ordering so that we don't run out. Gone are the days, and they just, on our webinar today, this whole year is going to be more of this backed up stuff. So thank heavens we moved into a bigger space that has a warehouse.
And we stocked up.
And we did stock up.
When they said you should be sure to get enough machines, we went, how many are enough machines?
Yeah, I know.
And I don't know if we have enough, but we have lots.
Some we didn't have enough, some we went overboard, but we have the machines that you
but
need.
We also have
gone are the days that we can get them from Chicago in a couple of days.
Or St. Louis.
Yep, absolutely. So
anyway,
certain models we might be able to, but a lot of them you can't. There is some of them are still
they're stuck in ships.
Yep, absolutely. So
right.
So much on the used machines. Very good.
Yes.
Okay, I want to talk a little bit. Pull the little Baby Lock zest out.
Oh,
I want to talk a little bit about...
This is such a zippity-doo-dah zest.
It is. So this little zest machine, I want to talk to you about 3 beginner quilting classes that we have and offer here at Pine Needles Quilt and Sew. And we are just finishing our first fall round, but we're entering a winter round now too.
And now's the time.
I'm not going to give you all of the dates because you can look on the shopping page. Susie is putting all the dates for this, but we started out with this Quilt Basics, and this is by Doug Lico, and this is Antler Quilt Designs, and we use this book, and you actually start by making a little table topper or a placemat or whatever, but we start right there, and then we make this. You're going to make this 9-patch quilt. So it's 3 different sessions. We call it 101, 102, and 103. This one you can take this does not come with a zest.
It does not, but our beginner class does.
Okay, let me talk about this one. This one, you bring your own machine in, or if you've purchased a machine from Pine Needles, this first class, it's a 3-session. You can take, I think they're $99 per session. One of them is the cutting, and the next one I think is piecing, and the last one is quilting by machine and binding. So Terry teaches these. She has taught 4-Hers for years and years and years, and she is an excellent teacher. So then on the opposite side of this book is the advanced beginner.
And isn't that clever? You just flip it over.
So they're upside down here, and then this is the next one. Now this is where you're going to use, first you want to take this one, or if you're a beginner who's got a little bit of experience under your belt, this is advanced beginner. And so we're going to do pinwheels and flying geese, And also you're going to do some curve piecing, some stars, and a log cabin block in here and put them all together. Now, both this class and this class includes all the fabrics that you need. You choose from in our store for the top. So you choose in our store exactly what your colors, what you want to make, either this one or this one. And our staff is great. They can help you put together the colors that will coordinate better. So if you're not quite confident about that. So this one is also 3 classes, but it's one fee, and it includes this. Well, the book is $8 if you don't already have it, but if you've taken this class, you already have the book. The book is included in the first class, and then the rulers. It comes with
you have
these 3 rulers that you're going to use in here. So you're going to get the little, this is a half square triangle and a quarter square triangle ruler that you will use and learn how to use this. And this is then yours to take home. A 4x14 inch straight edge ruler for cutting out the straight edges, those log cabin blocks, and then also this for curve piecing. So if you've been scared of curve piecing, there's quite a bit in here to practice with.
But these templates
it looks really stunning. Absolutely, you're going to learn how to use the templates and cutting out of all this. So those are 2 of our classes, and those are really in sets of 3. This one, it's not optional. This first one you can take 1, 2, and 3, or however you want to take them. This one is 3 sessions, but you sign up for all 3, and you need to come to all 3. So that is those beginners. Then if there are just the beginner, these are beginner classes if you want to bring in your own machine and learn how to sew on that one. This is our beginner class that includes a machine. And what you come in is we have, this sells out every time.
It does. It's brand new in a box.
Brand new in a box, and we have them on your desk, and Terry will take you through unboxing your machine, going through all the features of the machine, how to thread it, how to wind a bobbin, how to insert the bobbin, how to get your stitches regulated the way you want them. And then you go out into the store and you pick out a charm pack, any charm pack, and you're going to sew these together. So there's no cutting. It's just learning about this sewing machine
and how to do a
quarter-inch seam. And you'll have either an oblong table runner or a square-ish table topper made. You're just going to sew these together, and she's going to show you how to match up your corners. Beginner. But if you don't have a machine, you think you want to learn how to quilt, 9 years old and up if you want to sign up a granddaughter or a grandson to do this, we can do that as well. And once again, all 3 of these beginner classes, you choose your own fabrics. On this one, they're pre-cut, but we have lots of charm packs out in the store.
And most people who took this class moved on to this class, and now they're signing up, and you are signing up and moving on to this other class. So thank you for that.
So I will tell you, we have a limited number in each one of these classes, so there is adequate time with the instructor and that you get enough attention in them. So I wouldn't wait too long to sign up because we don't take a lot of people in them. So that is it for our beginner classes. We have just redone our calendar, and we have some other things. So we'll try and talk about a couple of classes every time, some of the new things that we have coming up shortly. Trivia. It is time for trivia.
All right,
I know
so
you've all been so patiently waiting for trivia.
I don't know where the $10 certificate went.
It's right here.
She took it.
Okay, trivia. The quilt block Errant Red Birds commemorates what bird? So there is actually a quilt block that is called Errant Red Birds. What bird does it commemorate? Did you know the answer to this one? I did not.
No, but it's on the board ahead of me, and that makes
exactly.
sense.
But thinking red birds.
So
Susie,
the
first one to get their correct answer to Susie's computer will be our winner of a $10 gift certificate here at Pine Needles Quilt and Sew. Okay, so the next thing we have behind us, this wonderful jelly roll, or 2.5-inch strips in this case from Wilmington.
Right, because they're called 40K crystals.
Yep, so this is me. Goodness sakes. Okay, this is not a winner.
Oh, there, sit down.
Okay.
We have our list over our auto light, and apparently we're not moving enough,
I know.
Marcia. You know, if we move a little more.
So what's really great
We'll
about
make
our
it
new
seasick.
store is that the lights turn on when you walk in, and then if they've been
Sitting long
nobody,
enough.
if there's no commotion, I can't imagine I couldn't see my mouth going.
No, me neither.
Then the lights turn
That
on.
was almost
Which is a
insulting,
very
I
nice.
guess. I thought we'd moved enough.
It's a very nice feature.
And she can't sneak up on me anymore.
No, I can't. I can't.
Okay, the quilt behind us.
Is called Jelly Stars, and isn't that cute? It absolutely. Our friend Lois Fye made this for us, and she said it really was quite easy. So.
And so you need 1 pack of 2.5-inch strips, and then this quilt takes
Some background there. Here's
2/3 of a yard of light fabric, it says, and that's backing. Yeah, so 2/3 of light fabric for the stars.
for these stars. Yep,
Yep.
to make those with them. So totally fun.
So jelly stars, great sew, and this makes 54.5 by 64.5.
And I don't know if we featured this before. It's Purple Majesty
I think we did when we first got it.
by Kay England.
Yep.
So we have all of the fabrics
But
on
we
bolts.
didn't bring in all of these gorgeous, and we're not going to take them all apart. But
No.
we have these gorgeous fat quarter packs. We have fat quarter pack 1 and 2, and they each have a fairly equal amount of light, medium, darks in them,
Absolutely.
and color representation.
Some really beautiful deep, deep purples. Almost looks like navy-ish.
Right.
But it's not. So that is the new kit that we're featuring for today.
Yes, and we do have a winner.
We do have a winner.
Trivia down.
Okay. Take trivia down. The
We get so
winner is,
excited.
yay, hooray, Mary Dahlman.
So Mary,
Congratulations to
and
you.
the answer is
Cardinal.
yes. And I have a lot of those at my feeders, and I put
Do you?
food out because I have that cat that we're
Oh, yeah.
cat sitting,
Mhm.
and I put on the bird channel for Jazzy. So I do feed the birds in the winter, but she likes to sit on her perch and watch the birds all day long.
That's pretty cute.
It's a thing, the bird channel. The blue jays, the
That's pretty
juncos, the cardinals. Okay,
And
errant.
Yeah.
I had not heard of that quilt block, but I'm very familiar with cardinals.
I am too. And that is the official state bird of Illinois.
Actually, of about 11 states.
It is.
It is. I know this because when I finally put together my state bird quilt that
Oh,
my
this
mom
back up here.
embroidered
Here's
for me, she was pretty tired of embroidering cardinals.
Well, I didn't see there.
There we are.
Learn something new
It
every
might be
day.
9, but I think it's 11.
Absolutely.
Oh, well.
So the last thing we have to talk about
Totally
today.
random thoughts.
I know.
It's the blizzard.
It is. Okay, so we have some kind of fun. And if you find another kit,
I owe somebody another kit then if we find another kit because somebody ordered one and we didn't have it to find. So we are retiring this
we are retiring this. So this is new thing. So this is a 5-piece set.
Is this the 3rd time around in here? No, it's not.
No, it isn't. Well,
here, I
we were
did give
gonna.
you
We
pieces.
showed it. We were gonna do it.
But then we
We
found,
found
more
more
kits.
kits. So yeah.
I'm pretty sure
So
we're
this is
out
a
now.
5-piece set. So let's do these 2 table runners because this is opposite of this. The 60-degree table runners. So you're gonna get 2 of these,
Which is very nice because, I have
Yes.
more than one thing.
and then this is a little smaller, maybe a dresser topper or next to your chair, your little
Nightstand.
table next
Back
to
of
your
the
chair.
sofa. Like, remember
Yes.
when people did that?
And then there's this little
Not the toilet
and then
cover.
this well, this would go on a toilet topper.
I know, that's what we went the last
And then
time.
this is a bell pull or a long skinny. Put this in the middle of your table and put a candle there and it will be beautiful.
And all sorts of wood candles. This would be
Right.
gorgeous.
Now this is winter. This isn't Christmas. This has pickup trucks, snow. It does have wreaths
Red
and
boots.
trees. And this, well, gosh, this one doesn't really go with this.
It coordinates.
Oh wait, it's 2 sets. Okay, here we go.
But all of it's going together.
It is all going together. So these 3 pieces are.
Nobody's
Nomies
a buffalo
one.
plaid reindeer
This one
is
and
trucks.
this one is trucks and boots.
I think they have the same fabric design, same fabric
company. They're very
different
similar.
designers.
But this is 5 for 1. So you're going to do bid one time and you're going to get all 5 of these things. And so I will have it up tomorrow morning, and bidding ends at 1 o'clock on Saturday.
Yes.
That would be a fun thing to bid on.
It would be a fun thing to bid on.
5 little things.
Yes, and they're all beautifully quilted too.
Absolutely.
All right.
So, all right, remember there's a price drop on Friday?
Now, Marcia, if I wanted to shop online, how would I do that? Because we didn't talk about that
Here's
today.
the deal on
So
shopping.
not on the Blizzard sale, but just in general.
Oh yeah, I do have a slide on that. So everything that we featured today, you can see up in the, well, it would be
Corner.
In one of the corners, as the shopping page. So if you go to www.pnqs.net and you hit shop, you'll see that pops up. Everything that we featured here today will be on that page, and it will be up there until next week. You're also going to want to hit, there's a button that says SALE. And you want to hit that.
Sale.
That is the sale fabrics.
SALE spells sale.
I know, but I think it looks like if you got to poke it. You got to
select it.
You got to select it. Anyways, that's all the sale fabrics. So for those of you that are wanting to participate in the clearance with us online, the fabrics on bolts and some of the kits will be marked down. Right now it is a little more than 25% off because the fabrics are $9 a yard. We also have some $5 a yard fabrics, but they're going pretty quickly. And so then next week, those fabrics, whatever is left, will be marked down to 50%. You're going to want to watch. And then the next time will be marked down to 75%. So those of you that are far, far away can also participate, but you're also taking your chances on if there's something you want. It might be there at 50%
We're
off.
filling them as quickly as they come in.
It might be there at 75, but it might not either.
However, somebody might be hugging the fabrics at the
Exactly.
same time.
That's the other thing I do have to tell you is that for those of you that are online, once in a while we have some issues with if we get 10 ladies in the store shopping and the fabric starts getting cut, you put in an order, it might be gone.
It might be gone. But you know what?
But we'll
do
call
our
you
best to
and we'll
call and
substitute.
suggest substitutes.
Yes, absolutely. So we'll make it all right with you.
Yes.
Definitely. Or if it's just something you had your heart set on, then we just refund your money as well. But we try to do a substitute. But so that way, those of you that are far, far away from us can also shop our January Blizzard sale.
But remember the Dream and Denim fabrics because those are really
really fun.
Gorgeous.
They are really fun. So I think we're going to button this up for today.
I already know.
Absolutely. So thanks again so very much for joining us here at the Marcia and Joy Show, Rochester, Minnesota at Pine Needles Quilt and Sew. So until next week, we will keep you in stitches. See ya.